we go.
All right. So I am Corby, aka Angry Lanks, and I'm joined with the wonderful Robert Omb, aka Retro Omega. How you doing, Ro?
Good. How are you, Lanks?
Fantastic. Corby, yes, please. So yeah, I'm really excited about this race. This is going to be really cool. So every person playing in this is going to be using a separate character. So we're going to get to see some really cool gameplay because we're going to see different strategies from everybody because, you know, Toad and Mario have fairly similar strats and Princess and Luigi have somewhat similar strats here and there. But even between them, there's discrepancies. So it should be really fun to watch.
Oh yeah, definitely, dude. I cannot wait to this race. A lot of people don't know about Super Mario Brothers 2 speedruns, but they exist, and Super Mario Brothers 2 is a very unique game, and it's very different from the other games. So, if you guys haven't seen a speedrun of this before, you're in for a treat.
Yeah, I'm biased. I think this is the best Super Mario Bros. Speedrun out there. This one is my absolute favorite, so it's got really cool tech, and it's very, very tough, but it looks so good when it's done well.
Absolutely, Lanks. This is one of my favorite speedruns as well for the Mario franchise. Next to, I guess, probably Super Mario World. But this one just kind of inches it out a little bit. And right here we have the top 4 Super Mario Brothers 2 runners I know of. Rottdawg, anthole, Fro, and ViruseReturns. These guys, Lanks, these guys, they don't even need an introduction. They're legendary around here. Holy smokes.
Yeah, there's no words that can be said that their presence hasn't already spoken. They're that incredible.
Yep. Well, what the heck? We'll give them intros anyways. We have Ant, Indiana Jones Hole, Rot, Gorilla War Dog, SuperPitFro, and Virus Captain Planet Returns.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and give them a countdown, I guess, unless you want to do it, Ro.
No, go ahead.
All right. I guess I need to tag all these gentlemen so they know, because I don't want to catch them off guard. We want to make sure they're ready to rock.
Definitely.
All right, here we go. I'm going to do a countdown. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Great countdown there, thanks. And here we go.
Hopefully they were all ready.
So I'm sorry. Thanks. In case people aren't familiar, all these 4 races here are going to be playing as separate characters. They're not going to change characters. They're all going to be set as one character throughout the entire run. Ant is Toad, while Rottdawg is Mario. Fro is Luigi, and Virus picks the princess.
So on the first stage, Anthole has an advantage with Toad, although unfortunately he missed the double jump. But another advantage with Toad is when he picks up an enemy, he actually runs 1.5 times faster than his normal running speed, which is pretty insane because he's already the fastest character in the game. So as you can see, even though Ant messed up a little bit, he's already getting up in here into Birdo really early compared to everybody else. So it's an early advantage for Anthole. And you can see he clipped through the ladder by taking damage as well, which is a pretty cool trick.
Yeah. These guys are pretty much taking all the same rounds, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some of these tricks setting up these skips are really brutal. It takes a lot of practice to get these things off. And even then, it's not consistent.
I think there's a little bit of a desync issue, but that's all right. No big deal. So Virus is already on a carpet trick, which is really cool. You'll notice SuperPitFro is Luigi here. He's going to take an alternative route here, and he's going to go get the key and bring it into the Birdo fight, which is something that's really cool. I really enjoy that strategy.
Oh, man. And the one thing, Lanks, is that every time I watch these runs is that I feel very... I have a very tense feeling when I'm seeing really risky platforming in any game. And Super Mario Brothers 2 brings out the most. Some risky Luigi jumps there by Fro, but holy smokes, is that impressive.
Yeah, Luigi's got some really cool stuff in this game, even though he's my least favorite character. He's so critical to the any percent run, and so therefore his just Luigi only run is actually really entertaining to watch because there's such cool platforming.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, and with a rough start, but that's okay because he makes it to Birdo anyways.
Yeah, we're looking good here. It's a pretty close race. Everybody's pretty much neck and neck. Everybody's on 1-3, and Ant's about to be there as well. So 1-3 is like a super straightforward stage. Not much to say about it. You just want to get the potion and warp to World 4. And even World 4 isn't really that rough. It really turns into a difficult speedrun when you hit World 6. That's when things are going to get a bit tense. So I think everybody's pretty relaxed probably right now.
And there they are, the Corbys, star of the show.
Corby, the man.
Hopefully,
Anthole doesn't kill Corby on the ice level when he gets there.
No, we must preserve the Corbys. I think that's our major concern in this run, preserving the Corbys.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, go ahead, Rip.
I'm sorry. People don't know, warps in this game work very different from the other Mario Brothers games. They have to access them in this very special, specific way, and there is, I think, 2 or 3 warps in this game, in this run, I mean.
Yeah, there's 2 warps that will be used. So the first warp we saw, and the second one will be to go from 4-2 to 6-1.
Yeah, and like you said, 6-1 is really tough.
Yeah, 6-1 is probably the most frustrating stage for the any percent category. I imagine it's not so bad with Princess, but I bet it still is a bit frustrating.
I think every one of these runners added the Nightbot command for 6-1.
Yeah, you have to. It's very, very necessary. Yeah, I love seeing these different strategies. It's a little hard to keep up with screens, but it's really cool. Like, just to see the different paths, like the subtle differences in the movement. It's pretty cool. This is a really good idea for a race. I love it.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, unlike the other Mario games, since you don't just play as Mario in this one, there's so much more variety. There's a lot of different routes you can take, little different touches. It's really, really cool, the amount of content you have here for a speedrun perspective. It's so cool. And there you go, there's the whales.
Yeah, and it's really close here between Virus and Fro. They're both on 6-1. The really scary stage. It's got a lot of treacherous platforming, and it's really easy to slip up and get hit here. And now we have Rottdawg and Ant as well. So they're going to do this dig, and they're going to fight Birdo. It's pretty straightforward stuff. They're all going to probably just go in a straight line on this second column here mostly, and just grab the key from a corner. If you do that, you don't have to make the extra dig through the sand. But coming up next is 6-2. This is where you're really going to see some interesting differentiation in terms of strategies on how to get through the birds. Because with Luigi and Princess, you can do these really risky looking jumps that really aren't too bad, but it's a little intimidating for a marathon. And then with Mario and Toad, they're actually going to do something really cool where they have to ride this other enemy called a Bezo by spawning it from behind themselves. So keep your eyes open for 6-2. This is going to be really neat.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, Lanks. I've seen it before. It's one of the trickiest parts of the run, and it's gonna be really cool to see them pull this off. It's because you have run this before, right, Lanks? So you know
just any percent. So
yeah, you know how scary and frustrating this part can potentially be.
And Virus has nailed it. Perfect. Like, really good. And Toad Toad. SuperPitFro he nailed it. They both got a first try. That's excellent. So now we can see here Mario and Toad, played by Rot and Ant. They're gonna spawn this Bezo from behind, and they're gonna hop on it. So it's pretty cool. You have to jump, otherwise you'll fall off, because if you just try to walk on it, it will kind of just throw you off to the side.
Yeah, it's so scary platforming because there's nothing there. You only have 1 or 2 moving platforms.
Oh no, Ant fell to his demise. Unfortunately, everyone else was able to make it through. Okay, so here we see Fro got the potion jump, which is really nice. Unfortunately, Virus had to try with the Shy Guy, and it didn't end up panning out, so he's going to have to go underneath. But Fro is pretty far in the lead now with that potion jump working for him on second try, so really cool tech. And he got the double Birdo egg hit there, which is really cool. So Fro's killing it right now. This is really impressive.
Fro has... I can't tell you how much time Fro has spent on this game. At least thousands of hours. And
Maybe
as you can
millions.
see, yeah, no kidding. I mean, Bro has made this pretty much his main game, and here he is on Cobra now, which I guess puts him in the lead, right?
Yeah, he's
there he goes.
blitzing through. Virus is entering the fight now. Rottdawg is about to after he beats Birdo here.
Holy smokes!
And it looks like Ant did get through 6-2 successfully this time, so he's right on their tail. He's about to enter 6-3.
Let's see, none of these guys are amateurs to this game. This game is absolutely all them. And here we go. Fro is going to pull off this trick right now, and there's my namesake right there, Robert Om.
Robert Om.
And he just kind of took everybody with him.
He didn't end up. Unfortunately, he took a hit, which is pretty costly on this level. It's a little bit risky because he's going to be doing some ladder jumps here. You'll see really soon. And Luigi actually has the advantage on this stage overall because he has a larger frame window for his ladder jumps. He has 8 frames, where the rest of the characters only have 3. Virus took an unfortunate hit there. But yeah, hopefully these guys can get to Birdo all right without taking... Nope, well, there we go. Fro took a death, unfortunately. But that might be better. It might be easier for him to get to Birdo and just kill Birdo, because he should be at the checkpoint. So that was a pretty... not the worst death in terms of loss of time.
No, definitely not. I've seen him recover from worse. So, be exciting.
Yeah, it does give Virus the lead, as long as Birdo doesn't muck things up for Virus here with Princess. So let's see what happens. And he's using those iframes. Whenever you pick up that mushroom block or whatever it is, you can avoid the fireballs, which Virus did beautifully. And yeah, so this is a really close race between Fro and Virus right now. They're both entering the very last stage.
Absolutely.
We got Rottdawg going into the Birdo fight on 6-3, so he's right behind. And 7-2 is a rough level, so we'll see how well this goes for him. Things can go wrong, and the warp fight is no joke, so this is far from over. You can see Princess kind of has like a nice advantage in this stage. Even though she's not the fastest, she just gets to float over everything and avoid all this fun.
Definitely a huge advantage there for Virus. And Rottdawg with his Mario. It looks like Mario is the one with the least, the most disadvantage, right, of all the characters, I guess.
Yeah, I would say that's probably right, since Toad is so much faster, and then Mario just kind of gets stuck dealing with it at his normal pace.
And here we go into the very last section, I believe.
Yeah, this is a really, really good close race. This is nice. Ooh, Luigi took a hit there.
Oh,
unfortunate for Fro. We see Virus getting a double hit there on the door. Oh, but he missed the 3rd hit. So you do take damage on purpose to make the fight faster. And now he's going into the warp fight. Fro's nipping at his heels here, though, about to try to kill the door. I think Fro got the double hit as well, which is nice. So yeah, looking really close here. This could be interesting.
There it is. Here's
Here we have Mario catching up to the door.
Yep.
So it takes 6 veggies to kill Warp. I've kind of lost track a little bit here on Virus. I'm not sure. It looks like he's on the 4th cycle. This is the 5th cycle. This is the toughest one to hit. So he's probably going to wait it out. Yep, he's going to wait. So, oh, he missed that hit. So he needs to throw 2 more veggies into Ward's mouth. So there's one. So one more. It should come out of the middle. There it is. And that's GG for Virus. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe he must have missed another hit.
Yeah, it looks like he did.
I lost track.
And this boss fight is not easy, folks.
So yeah, Virus ends up coming out on top here. And let's see how Fro and Rottdawg do here. They're both fighting Ward as well. I'm not sure what their cycle count is or veggie toss count is.
Missed the veggie there. He's got one here. And yeah, it looks like he's still taking one more.
Oh, there we go. Fro is done with Ward. Ward is not moving.
And there you go. Fro finishes second place.
Fro.
GG to our 2 winners right now. Rottdawg and Ant are catching up in the end, and Rottdawg is at Ward.
I think Rot has one more veggie. Oh, that one just disappeared on him. That's really annoying.
Oh, that is annoying. This boss fight is not easy, folks. Yeah, you
there
gotta
it is.
accurately catch those veggies and then hurl it at Toad while dodging bubbles.
Yeah, the bubbles have a cycle pattern. They go certain specific heights based on when you enter the room. They can be low, medium, and high. So the first one's low and the 5th one's low, and they're both quite difficult to hit, but the 5th one is the worst, especially depending on how Ward's moving when you enter the room, because your pace determines all of these things. It's pretty wild the way it works. Everything's on a global timer in this game.
Wow, that is... That's out of control there, Blanks. See, this is definitely not like the other Mario games. This is a huge thing, a league of its own, and a lot more people should run this game. Correct, Lance?
Oh yeah, this is probably my favorite speedrun to watch and to do. It's top notch.
Yeah. Coming from Mr. Contra himself, everybody. That's endorsement right there if I ever heard it. I mean, this is a heck of a game. I mean, this game is so technical in a lot of different ways. And, running this game, you learn so much about this very unique game. It's very awesome.
So now Ant's going against Wart here. He's got 1 veggie hit. So he needs 5 more to finish him off. See how this goes and pans out. He's got his veggie cycles a little out of sync, which can be a bit daunting. But I'm sure he can recover. He missed a toss there, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
You got the happy tomato, though, so that's extra swag. So that should, probably... Oh, well, the tomato didn't go in his mouth. Maybe it wasn't as swag as I thought. Gosh. It's all right. He's got this.
That's got to be frustrating.
Oh, another unfortunate... Okay, so he took a death. That's all right. He will come back as Big Toad, and he'll be able to take a hit now. And his cycles are going to be a little out of sync again. I'm not sure. Yeah, see... That's not the normal pattern. Usually it's shoots out of the middle, shoots out of the right, back to middle, then left, and repeats in that manner. But yeah, so he's getting something interesting here.
Come on, everybody, let's get those poverty ants in chat.
Let's see him.
For our ants
let's get this ant hype going.
Yep.
Nice throw there. That was well timed.
Let's take old Wart here home.
It's a really intense feeling fight when you get here. It
really is. I mean, this is
pretty daunting.
I mean, his attack there, it's just like you're dodging all these things. It's practically like a shmup there. You gotta dodge all those bubble bullets. It's called. Come on, Ed. I believe in you, man. Believes in me, who believes in you. He's got one.
Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Fro. I can't even speak. I don't know what I'm saying. Anthole takes out Wart for the win.
Also known as Fro. And GG to all our runners.
Congrats to Virus on the victory with a 10:32. That's a really good time for a marathon, and so is 10:54 from Fro. Everybody was pretty close, and it's unfortunate that Ant ran into some, iffy circumstances at the very end because it was a very close race.
Absolutely, anything can happen in these runs, and it's not always guaranteed. It's just it could be slip ups, there could be complications. Nothing is consistent in this game until you practice it a ton. I mean, there's so much tech to this game. It's unbelievable that a lot of people don't know about. Very cool stuff here, Lynx.
Oh yeah. Well, thanks for joining me for commentary, Ro. Pleasure.
Thank you, Lynx.
And it looks like we have some Super Mario Bros. 3 coming up next with Sky Bills, so stick around for that. More fantastic classic Mario action coming your way on Retrothon here tonight, so stick around.
Yep, see you guys later.